Hey Dave, it's Mark. This is my first time visiting you since they buried you, and since the first time, you know when. Grass is still yet to grow. Yeah, there's a little hole there on the dirt. Gotta put in a little more. Yeah, still hope the grass grows over fresh soon. Also hope one day soon, maybe not too soon, but at a future date, you'll get a proper tombstone. But yeah, until then, like, you have a sign with a good picture. But yeah, I wasn't sure if you're. I have to want to show you this real quick. I'm wearing my hashtag Mark Crush gear, except for the except for the sunglasses. But with the sun going down, I just figured it's appropriate. So hope you've been good. You see, yeah, I've been hanging in there best I can. I mean, your loss hits really good. It still hits really hard knowing that we also lost Scott Hartsock very fast too. And just the fact that we also lost you at a very point in time where we still really needed you in our lives, it really does hurt too. And I had a feeling just in life that things were going good for you. And I just had hope at a certain point in time that if you were in the process of building a new truck and you came back and you were back on the track, entertaining us to this day, and then if I had the chance to compete against you, if I make it into the monster truck industry and when, you would still have been others. You would still be given great advice to so many people and help innovating them to pursue their dreams and inspiring them so much. Believe this or not, you're actually the reason that hashtag Mark Crush became a thing, because after I drove that truck in 2017 and I saw you in Englishtown, you were actually the first person to believe in me. I mean, it's not that I had any doubts that there was people that believed in me, but it's just that you recognized me as that person who drove that monster truck. And then that's actually the moment that you knew that I was more than a fan. I'm now a person trying to pursue their dream. And I might not remember every single word that you said, but I think as far as I remember, you actually said, just keep going, and don't give up on yourself. And I think you actually gave me expert advice and all that stuff. But as far as I knew, that's actually what you were like. I do believe that if you were building your truck and if you were still with us and in good health, then if I would have messaged you and asked how things were going, and then if we kept in touch and if you said, hey, things are going good, we're in the process of building the truck, there's still things that have to be done, but we'll be back on the track in no time. And we know what happened. But if you did, and if I asked you, hey, I've been getting some gigs, and yeah, this is true. I actually got some spots in the industry. I've been helping Brandon Darrow out. I've been working with Versus Monster Trucks. I mean, I wasn't working for money. I never asked for the money. I just wanted to learn and understand what it's like to work in this industry. And so far, things have been good. But unfortunately, because there's been some incidents here and there, it's been putting a damper on what's been going on. It's putting a damper on my career path. And while I'm still trying, it's just still really hard. It's been really hard to try to get a gig. I mean, it's not their fault, and no way would I blame anyone for that, because they don't want to be responsible if anything were to happen to me. I know you would want that too. Yeah, I don't blame anyone for that choice. But it's just really hard that it would just like how one day you're being promised something and things you could be granted an opportunity, but then just like in the snap of a finger, it's pretty much gone. But yeah, I know I'm not giving up, Dave. I'm not. It's just a little hard to try to find a position to do something when all of a sudden like things take like change just for as a precaution. Dave, like the thing I really regret the most is not being able to reach out to you and ask like how you've been and stuff like that. And I know like I shouldn't blame for myself, but like if I known that like something was wrong, if I known that something was wrong, and if I had the chance to message you one last time to ask how you're doing, and if you even had to just claim that, hey, everything's okay, I'm good, everything's good, you know, um, I would have been good with that. It would have been just nice to hear your voice. Well, not hear you, but like it would have been good to at least communicate you one last time, even if you had to, keep your illness a secret. Well, Dave, that's your business. That's you and your family's business. It's not mine. But if you did have to share, that would have been good too. Well, yeah, I mean, I didn't dress normally for this. I came from a show in Gaithersburg earlier today. Had a good time. And Dave, like you and I might never get the chance to work with each other. I think actually now that I did say that, but like if I did have to ask you for an opportunity, I think you would have said, "Hey Mark, I've been doing good." And I think I can give you an opportunity, but like once we finish building the truck and once we're back on the circuit and everything, then we'll see what we can do. You seem like the really genuine guy who is really wholesome and can really help anyone in need, even at their lowest. Dave, I really hope you're doing well up there. And I think if my great grandmother was still here, and if she saw me driving a monster truck and you were competing with me, there's one thing that she would say to you: please take care of my grandson. But I do hope that if you do see Patricia Morrissey, Kenneth Morrissey, my Uncle Mike, Scott Hartsock, anyone, I just hope you're having a good time with there. I got to know your family. I got to meet your mother. She really did take it hard. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't take it hard but their own mother and their own father? I even got to meet your niece. I got to meet some of your crew members, your good friends. I actually met Rit Long about a couple times, not a whole lot, but I got to meet your brother. He seemed to be just like you. We talked about quite a handful of stuff. He told about the time during a eulogy that like when you were in an accident, you didn't bother to trade insurance or anything. You wanted to offer to help rebuild someone's car. Really showed what a wholesome dude you were. But your brother's a really nice guy, and if you were to say get to know my brother, get a cold one with him, I definitely will do that. Dave, like, I'm sorry I didn't get the chance to reach out to you when I can. That's my big regret, and I'm sorry we didn't get to, see each other again. I really wish that, like, if you were getting back into the scene and I was more now on the scene, and I was working and you were seeing it, and if you were to invite me for a cold one, or if I had to ask for an invite, I would have loved to get a cold one, and we would have a good meeting, good talk about what would it be like. But if one of your wishes is to, I can see one of your wishes if you get to know my brother, have a good time with him, because he's a great person. And if you have to get a cold one, get drunk, then I'm definitely willing to do so, because your family seems like amazing people. And if one of your wishes, one of your wishes is going to be like, Mark, keep pushing forward. And same thing that you could say for the other people that you worked with and the people who looked up to you, then I'm definitely going to keep that up. And there's nothing much really I can say. I'm going to keep coming back once a month while I'm still here on the East Coast. You never know when I'm going to be moving. And if by any chance, if I move it, if I get the chance to, if I ever move, I'm obviously never gonna forget you, Dave, and it's like, but I'm just not gonna be seeing you as much. But if I am here on the East Coast even for a few days, I'm definitely gonna keep coming. I'm definitely gonna come back again, keep bringing you flowers, and then I'm gonna keep saying how things are going. But the thing that I hope that you just do, along with the other drivers up there who see me as more than a fan, but a person trying to pursue a job, pursue a career, I just hope that you could just tell me, don't give up and just keep pushing forward. Dave, I hope you rest in peace, brother. I miss you so much. And if I'm being completely honest, of all the funerals that I've been, it's been mostly my family, but I never got to place a family, and no, I never got to place a flower on anyone's casket. You were the first. I'll never forget that day, Dave. It was not the happiest, obviously, but it was something. I'm just glad that I was able to leave my mark right there. Dave, I hope you do well. Just please keep watching over me. Just please keep smiling. And I hope everything goes good. Got you a bouquet of flowers just for you. Before I head, actually, also want to say, someone's right in front of me. Sorry. But I want you to be the champion for the day. And this is my goodbye. Let's have a cold one, even if you don't have one. Cheers, brother. But I hope things are going good for you. Hope things are going good. You might have not wanted to leave like the way you did. You had so much left to do, like Scott. But, God has other plans. And, I might not agree with their plans, but maybe it's for a good reason. But you're one of my best friends, Dave. And I'm so sorry I didn't get to message you when I did. Keep in touch. But I'll definitely keep in touch with your brother. But I am going to, once a month, I am going to keep coming back. But Dave, you'll never be forgotten. You're my best friend. I miss you so much. And I really wish you were still here with us. Just like Scott, just like Tony Farrell, just like Dalton Milliken, who we lost way too soon. Died at the age of 22. It doesn't change the fact that you still died so young. You had so much left to do. You had so much. Still so much. But my family, like, we still might have our arguments. We might still have our disagreements, but it doesn't change anything. I mean, I love them very much. I want to repay them everything. But it's at the same time, bad things can happen in family. But, in the industry-wise, people have been treating me great. There's Chaos Corbin, there's Corey Snyder, Preston Perez, there's Logan Tweedy, Rodney Tweedy, Cameron Tweedy, countless other people, Brandon Darrow. Everyone's been treating me nice, like I'm part of the family, and I have been told I'm part of the family. I might not physically be able to feel your touch. I know you might not be able to say anything, but I want that to be true, but it's just unfortunate that it's just not the way it has to be. But think it's life. Life happens. Dave, I want to thank you for marking your history in this industry. You really changed the game on different levels. And I'll never forget the time when 2017, Sam Boyd Stadium, Las Vegas, Nevada, Crash Madness of the year. That must have had to have been your greatest achievement, and I just knew from that point on that Dave's gonna be one of the next big stars. But we know how that ended up. But I was told by Joe that you're that you were a good sport and you just let it slide and you were willing to do other things. Well, I mean, in the industry, but outside of Monster Jam and stuff like that. And but you really did make your industry, did make your mark in the industry. But every event that you went to, you were entertaining to watch, specifically because you had that diesel monster truck. But this area is beautiful. Dave, I really hope you sleep well. I'm gonna keep coming back as often as I can. Not too often, but once a month. But Dave, once I hope you get grass on your grave or on your site, as I want to be as respectful as I can. And once you get one day get a tombstone to really commemorate what you were like and what your life was like, I do hope it's a more of a restful place. I hope you like the autograph I left for you. Yeah, when I was at your funeral, I brought a picture of myself in my attire with a frame, with the frame that you signed for me that says, "Mark, thank you for being such a fan and your support." And Dave, you're welcome. You're always welcome. And that I'm never getting rid of that autograph ever, because it means so much. And that's you speaking to me. But Dave, I mean, I'm kind of at a loss for words, but while I'm gonna keep coming back, I'm probably gonna say other things, But I just want to come by and just say hey, and I hope you're doing well. But Dave, rest in peace. I miss you. I'll see you one day again, but hopefully not too soon, because I'm gonna make you proud, and I hope you just keep looking down on me, because I still have a story ahead you're gonna enjoy. And you know what? You get a free ticket for life. A free ticket. Because every show that I'm gonna be at, whether if it's a fan or a driver or anything, you're always welcome. All the No, I'm not gonna go there. But you're welcome anytime. And your brother's welcome anytime. Your family's welcome anytime. That's what I want to do, because your spirit lives through me. Scott's spirit lives through me. Everything. Because you did so much. Sure, you had so much more to accomplish and such, but things change. Dave, rest in peace. I hope you're doing well. And I wish you were still here with us. But just know that you're always with me. I'm always going to be thinking about you. And this isn't the last time you'll see me. I'm definitely going to see you again. Not just here, but up there. But I'm definitely going to keep pushing. It'll not be easy, but I'm definitely going to keep doing it just for you. And even for the people that up there that are looking over me right now, like whether if it's my family, other drivers gone too soon, you name it. I'm always going to keep pushing forward, no matter how hard it's going to be. I just hope I can make you proud. So, cheers to this. Goodbye, Dave. I'll see you again. Dave, for today, that belt is yours. You even took the wrapping off the flowers just to make it more appropriate, but I love you, Dave. I hope you rest in peace. And I was glad to be on the final ride with you. But you're the champion, Dave. I'll miss you. And just please keep watching over me. I love you, Dave. Rest in peace.